When you look at Atlanta and you think about the time where y'all went up there to New York trying to be like New York, and then you look up, everybody's trying to be like Atlanta now, and you think about the role that you played in helping to shape all of this stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
I was fucking with Tip the other night at his the 20th celebration for I'm Serious, and I was like, nigga, I feel like the Christopher Columbus of goddamn trap music, like, because
that's the truth.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like, but for real, because it's like watching what he did and to see what happened after, it's dope. And I say Christopher Columbus in the sense that it's like shit was there.
Yeah,
I had them fell up on it, like, and was like, hey y'all,
it's going down over here.
Yeah, but to have been right that this dude is going to stand up.
Yeah,
the whole time.
When Pharrell says that T.I.'s the Jay-Z of the South, what goes through your mind during those times?
Fuck that shit, man. He the T.I. of Atlanta.
Like, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
But like that's where like and I ain't not on some for real. Like it's more like
no.
Like it sounds good. I get why. I get why that's a thing and why it's necessary for people to understand it. But I'm like, it would be so much flyer if people could just accept that this dude is
great.
Yeah, on his own. His own thing. Like the first album, we had one feature. Too Short. It was only like that was it.
Break that down, getting Short Dog on that thing, man.
Man, Short, my nigga, bro. Like, but first of all, Short is just a real one.
Yeah.
And the song, like, so me, Mello, and Reese produced the song Hotel for Tip.
Yeah.
That shit was dope, and it was 2 verses at first, and I was like, man, you know, I know we ain't got nobody on here, but maybe we should put like just a real one, not no obvious, you know, like not try to go get a Dre verse or something that, you know, to cheat the system.
Yeah.
Let's just find something that makes sense on here. And I was like, you know what, Short to be crazy. And I hit him up, sat down, talked to him, was like, and just gave him my perspective on who Tip was.
Yeah.
And I think he trusted me. So he was like, all right, let's do it. And that was it, man. Like, Short is just a real one and came through.
With your hindsight being 2020, KP, what would grown ass KP tell young ass KP?
What would grown ass KP tell young ass KP? Yes, stay there. Like, stay on that. Like, stay childish, because I feel like that's the part that makes it easy. Like, you know how like, because people tell me I'm like, KP honest, he gonna tell you the truth. Yeah. And I'm like, which sounds crazy, because like, why you even gotta say that? Like, you should, like, in my head, we're not, everybody should.
That's natural.
That's what it should be, right?
Yeah.
But I understand what that really means is don't be affected by the effects of the shit that you're doing.
Yeah.
Because they're all effects of, if you gotta be clear about the process of what you're doing and what the intent is. And for me, it's all coming from a real place. And it's never malicious. It's never meant to be hurtful. It's only the truth as I see it, right? So I'm giving you my opinion so that you can take it and do what you want with it. I would tell me just stay me, man. That's it.
How do you feel being able to live a life and make money doing what you love to do?
It's just amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I get to pay for school for my kids.
Yeah.
Because I like music.
Come on.
So it's like you can't beat that. That's a blessing. Like,
and when was that point of your career that the money started coming in, and how did that impact you when you started seeing the cash?
When money came in for me, all I did was I got fat. I got super fat.
Eating good.
I started eating a lot. I started eating everything I wanted to try. All the good shit. And yeah, I just put on a lot of weight, bro. And you know what? But I say that was that moment. That whole Sony. It was a moment where it was money, it was all this stuff. Like I know I was big. Like I was big, but I was like nothing. Nobody was saying nothing.
Damn.
And I'm like, man, it's crazy. I can just, if you got, you know, like it was the moment of truth kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the funniest shit is my daughter was the person who was like,
they come with the truth.
She hit me with one day. Yeah, you like being fat? And I was like, you don't give a fuck about this money, do you? I love you. Like, all right, I'm gonna tighten up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like it took on it, like, and I get that's what I think that's what I bring to a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Because that honesty that my childish ass
You bringing it to everybody else.
came to me and was like, I mean, you can do it if you want. Well, I'm gonna love you anyway.
Yeah.
But like, she hit me with something real.
Yeah.
And I recognize that's the most motivating thing in the world. Like, reality is motivating as fuck.
Yeah. Reality versus fiction when it comes to the music industry, though, KP.
I say life though. Like, I feel like the problem is people try to make the music industry a different set of rules. It's like the consequences aren't there, and like you can be fake and you can change up, like, because it's entertainment. Yeah. And as long as it's entertaining, you can get away with shit. But I think in the long run, you know, authenticity, character, and consistency is the thing that works.
Who were your industry mentors that gave you the game, and what were some of the best pieces of advice that you received from somebody?
Pebbles is one. LA Obvious is one. I mean, a lot of close friends, obviously. For real, I'd have to say it's a mentor in a real way. It's funny. I mean, because I watch people, so it's like I'm mentored about a lot. But Clarence Avant is the one though.
The Godfather.
Yeah, but he's the one because he's the one who told me, say it just like you think it. Cool.
So how did that go when you started saying it like you think it?
It worked. It filtered out everything that wasn't supposed to be there. Like if I hurt your feelings, that's your feelings' fault. Yeah. Like, and you shouldn't be here if what I'm saying, from where I'm saying it from, if that hurts you, like, then we probably this ain't gonna work. So the filtering out of who can handle truth. You know? And when I look around, the people who I see in my phone, if I scroll through my texts, the people I talk to, I feel good about that. I feel good that we all going in the same direction. I feel like, you know, these my crackhead friends.
From analog to digital to streaming, how do you feel like that's impacted the industry that's now streaming the digital age that we in right now?
It's tools, bro. It's like it's tools to get to people. It still doesn't change if the music is, you know, but it does. Well, the only negative I think in all the access and, you know, the streaming space, algorithms are training people to make the same song. Because they're trying to catch the little baby algorithm. They're trying to catch the baby algorithm. So they're making songs like if you look at YouTube, it's, you know, little baby beats or little baby like type beats. And so it's like people are smart enough to know that if I catch this, I can do it. So it makes the hustle easier for people who don't care.
Ooh, my God. So now, what do you think about the industry? Done woke him out. Done woke him all the way out. What do you think about the industry when you have it saturated with a bunch of folks in here jugging and they ain't got no damn talent?
No, let them go jug. Like, the thing is, the juggers gonna jug. Like, just let them go over there at the jugging spot. Like, like, the thing is, like, I don't. That goes into my point. I don't play in the rules of that. Like, it's really still based on, you know, for real shit. Like, character, feeling. Like, you know, what is it? What's the texture? Why is it special? What's different? Because those things still work. Like, you don't see Kendrick out here throwing out mixtape songs. He's taking his time and making a song that he can be proud of. Yeah. And that'll keep him in the space that he wants to be, away from the things that are frivolous, right? So if you're doing jug music, you're gonna be around jug folks.
Come on.
And that probably means you're gonna get jug money.
Exactly. Okay. Outcasts, Andre 3000 and Big Boy. When it comes to them, what are some of the first things that come to your mind, being that you was there from day one watching their career and their trajectory?
Still great. That's it. That's the first thing that comes to mind. It's still great. Like, it's still, everything is based on that. It's like the work done and even the work not done is based on not wanting to do not great shit.
Why is it that Andre and Big can't give us another album?
Can't?
Well, won't. We ain't heard another album. Why is it that everybody's mad as hell because they just want them back together making music again?
That says more about the state of music than it does them. Like, the fact that we still are looking for, like, that's the last thing that we held on to is, like, pure, I think. I mean, some people.
No, that's real.
So you're looking for something. Like, the thing is, what they're saying is they want something that feels like that. And, you know, I think it's other people. It's places to get that. the people who are saying that are our age, or the people who grew up on Outcasts.
Facts.
Like, I didn't hear nobody last night saying we want Outcast, like, because they don't know it.
Yeah, they don't know it.
They want Baby.
Yeah,
they, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I'm here.
So it's like we gotta grow. We gotta keep growing. Like, that's the part of us old heads.
Yeah.
Like, that's where that problem comes from. That's where the gap is. It's like not recognizing that new shit is new and it's still good too.
But
Like,
see, even as old heads, we still had appreciation for the Isley Brothers and Michael Jackson
we were
and everybody
exposed
else.
to it.
And that's what I'm saying. Where do you think that happened to where the younger generation didn't get exposed to Outcasts like they should have been, other than in their uncle or daddy car?
That's the problem. Earbuds. Because if you get in the car with your kids, I promise they're not listening to what
shit.
they ain't listening to shit you listening to. They got their music on, listening to like you can try it. They like, oh. So it just it comes down to like exposure, bro. Like and they got choices. They don't have to listen to your music, bro. Like we listen to the Isley Brothers and all that because we did not have a choice.
They had
bro.
no choice. There wasn't no earbuds.
One stereo,
exactly.
one something.
And that thing was loud as hell.
The way, so that they could like think and not think about you. They turn their music up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but you know, it comes down to that connection, bro. Like it's on us to pass that information. Like I feel good. My kids know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my kids know Stevie Wonder to Pac to you know, Billie Eilish. Like it's K-pop shit in my car. It's all of it because we all get a chance on the aux cord.
Now, when it comes to the music industry, how do you feel like people come in there and wind up getting taken advantage of, and it chews them up and spits them out? Or what can people do to prevent that from happening to them?
Okay, there's this thing, right? That shit is. It's so much information in this thing, bro. Like, if you still getting drugged, it's because you didn't try.
You didn't try.
You didn't try to learn because it's like every behind the music, it's so many stories. Like it comes down to people gonna get drugged as long as people are in desperate situations, right? If you catch somebody who got value but they don't know it, and you do, you probably can take advantage of them. And it comes down to not being a person in a position to take advantage and not.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be more of those, but it's, you know, that's not what business is.
Exactly.
So business is tighten up. Get you some information, know how much your shit worth, and so when you get to that table, you can ask for the right shit. And don't be mad if the first time you do it, it ain't right. Like, you got to grow out of it. Like, that's the whole point. Like, hopefully you won't get yourself in a situation that's lifelong and detrimental.
Yeah.
But hey man, mistakes gonna happen. You gonna learn. You gonna bump your head. Just keep moving.